I'm bringing you a World of Warship live stream. Something I haven't done in a while, but I thought, why not? I get one out of the way because I'm going to be really busy tomorrow, so I thought a live stream will be good because it'll be longer than a video and it can be able to do two things, which is my thinking. So, as you can see, we're playing with the Tier 5 American Ranger aircraft carrier and Ryujo Japanese aircraft carrier, which actually I have a book next to me called War at Sea, basically showing the naval war from 39 to 45, and I have actually this ship right here actually was sunk during the war, and I actually have it right here. It was sunk in the 24/8/42 by an airstrike, and it looks like it was probably around, it was right around the little bit of island, sunk probably a few thousand miles off the coast of Australia. Was a bunch of others. Phone ringing. And the Ranger here, I'm pretty sure was just decommissioned and sold for scrap. I'll be right back. Sorry I was gone for so long, stream. I had a phone call. But I guess I came back just in time to take off. And I was saying, like before, I said I had to wander off for a second for my phone. I'm pretty sure the Ranger here was just a decommissioned and was probably scrapped at some point or sold to another country for scrap or something. Or who knows, it could be, right, a museum ship. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Let me look that up. Now I'm curious for this carrier. Already taking fire. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. Let's go for that German. People just calling, jeez. At least this one was a solicitor, so it was good for 2 seconds. All my planes are gone. And those torpedoes, I bet, will not hit. Maybe one. Nope. Both missed by a mile. Yeah, it was scrapped. I called it that this carrier was scrapped, which I'm pretty sure was after the war. Because we had a absurd amount of aircraft carriers. Oh, we actually did get a hit. I wonder, after they release the carriers for the American and Japanese branches, I wonder how long it'll take them to maybe get the British aircraft carriers involved. Since the British also had aircraft carriers too. Yeah, but they're up. I could have done better with that run. They didn't sink that destroyer. Darn. Stupid destroyer. But it seems like the tier 5s are going to have a lot more to deal with in terms of anti-aircraft guns than tier 3. Tier 3 I'm pretty sure will be easy. But tier 5, anti-aircraft guns start getting more advanced. Since they're more towards the second, going towards from the First World War to the Second World War. Pretty sure it still select the target, like that target over here, there, that German battleship. Pretty sure, even though it's a newer ship from the second, if I'm not mistaken, ships like that, since the aircraft carrier wasn't really that dominant in the Atlantic theater of war, it still is able to get at least somewhat destroyed by aircraft superiority. I know for the Bismarck, they even said it on the main game. You gotta, with that ship, you gotta be careful when it comes to aircraft. Seems like that ship did good against it. Yep, let's launch the bombers again. I don't just want to win with only one hit. Hello, other people starting to watch my stream. Hope you enjoy me showing off the aircraft carriers for the Japanese and the American branches. Right now we're looking at the Tier 5 Ranger for the American branch, and then we'll go to the Tier 5 Japanese carrier. I wonder how far they'll go with this branch. I wonder if they'll chop it up like they did in the main game, where instead of Tier 3 all the way to Tier 5 or Tier 10 in the main game, will they do it like this, where they go Tier 3, step up in evolution to Tier 5 like these, and then go to maybe 7 and then to the final tier or something? If that's the case, then we might be seeing the aircraft carrier Midway for the American branch. To me, that would be kind of neat. I apologize for the things popping on the screen. It's just me and PlayStation friends messaging each other, and one of them just started a party. And one thing I can say is, from Tier 3 to Tier 5, there is a great change in terms of speed that these aircraft carriers can do. The Tier 3 Japanese can already keep up with that of a cruiser, go faster than an American battleship. The Tier 3 American one, not even close. This one, whew, it can get up there no problem in terms of speed. So you'll be able to outrun battleships if you get a good enough of a head start. Cruisers and destroyers, however, might be a little bit on the bad side. But like I said, and I think it was either the American or the Japanese video, lower tier ships, they're going to kind of be in trouble. Higher tier ships, as they go, in trouble. The aircraft will be, but luckily it's not like the PC version of the game, as far as my knowledge still goes, is you have a limited number of aircraft to throw at the enemy. After that, you just pretty much have secondary guns. Just keep you safe, or the kindness of your allies. There we go. Almost 30 knots for this aircraft carrier, which isn't bad at all. That's almost just as fast as the Iowa. Which is why they did these. If I'm not mistaken, that's why they made the Iowa class battleships the way they are, to keep up with carrier escorts, since carriers got a lot faster like that. Not bad, and since they don't have a ship cost, it's not spending. I'm not losing money on if I had a terrible game or not, which I think is good. Well, let's try the one that was sunk by an airstrike. Let me see. Maybe I can find it a little bit more accurate. location on where that where that carrier actually sunk. Yeah, there it is. The first page number that one's on. Which I'm pretty sure the last one is what I need, since that's probably where it's sunk. Okay, second to last, since that just shows me the index of it.
Action stations.
She was sunk near the Solomon Islands.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
No, I know. That the aircraft carrier we are playing with, sunk near the Solomon Islands. Destroyers, don't want to get near them. But maybe I can get it to start showing inside and everything for the other crew ships. If you can sink a destroyer early on in the game, you're already sitting pretty.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
You got rid of ships that can't be detected easily. Darn, not a single hit. But I need to start reversing in speed because that thing's getting a little bit too close for my comfort. Either way, I'm in trouble, so I might as well send out some planes like my dive bombers. Two destroyers. Great. I'm gonna lose it early. For these quick bombing runs, I have to retreat. I have to run.
Concentrate fire on the target.
No, really? I want to get back, except I can't right now. Because I got two frickin' destroyers on me. Just return back. those secondary guns can scare them off for a bit or something. Not good if they're that close. Their guns are already firing. Whew. That was quick. That was good. Let's see how fast this ship can go when it needs to. The other one almost hit 30. At least the knot and a half slower, but still fast enough to probably keep away, at least keep somewhat of a good distance, like it's in terms of getting away from those destroyers. That's not good. It's just the two of us now. My squadron's already detected. Are you kidding me? That means another the last destroyer's in the area. And speak of the devil.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Really? I would have never thought of that. To focus fire on the enemy warship. Especially one that's that. Full speed.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Problem solved, sir.
Oh, I just barely missed him. No, they hit with a bomber. right up the butt. What's the hit one?
You are the last hope.
Great.
The enemy team has taken the lead. Fighter airborne. Problem solved, sir.
Darn, and those would have hit too, I'm betting. Darn. Oh, one of our teammates got 5 kills before he died. Good. Let's get the other 2 carriers in this stream, shall we? Let's do the tier 3 one for the Americans, and then we'll do the tier 3 for the Japanese. Hope you're enjoying the stream as so far. It seems like this, for both carriers branches, for tier 1, tier 3 and tier 5, only one ship of each class was ever built, it seems like. I guess they were still carrier technology was still relatively new at the time, because I gotta see, I think the tier 3s were built in 1922, both of them, and I gotta see when the other ones were built. Back up just a tad bit.
Let's give them a hard time. Set a smoke screen. Acknowledged. All stations, protect that target.
Not good. Hey, finally hit one.
Fighter airborne. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, not good. But it seems like that ship can only go 15 knots at maximum speed. Not a good speed for a ship. Let's now make sure on what I've said. Yeah, 1920, only one for its service. And its speed is only 15 knots maximum. Not good. Let's see this one. 25 knots. One ship of its type. And let's see. 34. War's almost around the corner. Almost around the corner. For the Americans. 33. So this one was built, then the other one. Let's take a look at the Japanese one. I'm thinking this, if they don't add like the top tier for the aircraft carriers, which to me would be Midway, I'm thinking they will put one of them, I think it's Essex, if I'm not mistaken. Those come afterwards, I'm not sure. I think it actually might be Essex, I'm not sure. But you'll be able to tell. It'll be a long aircraft. It'll be a nice big aircraft carrier, multiple anti-aircraft guns, and dual-purpose artillery right near the bridge, like the Iowa class battleship gun, secondary guns. Be sure they'll be on the front and the back. kind of the neat thing. The Americans have bombers and torpedo bombers that have lots of health, but they're not as fast as the Japanese ones. And the Japanese have poor health but good speed, which I guess is how it was at the time when Pearl Harbor was struck. The Zero, I think, was one of the fastest aircraft in the Pacific theater until that of the Hellcats. Or did I think after the Hellcats, they were traded in for something even faster for a biplane? I can say this though. Japanese, they did a good sneak attack, but they did shoot themselves in the foot when it came down to what they had left in their Imperial arsenal. They only had battleships, and they pretty much showed how dominant air superiority is going to be in the Pacific theater. At the time, we didn't have that many carriers in service. I think it might have been like 3. Yeah, I think it might have been 3 at the time. It probably was. Now I gotta see when the Ranger was scrapped. Because if that's the case, then they technically had 4 carriers in service. Oh, so we had about 4 carriers in service. And by the end of the war, the Japanese literally had no aircraft carriers to launch their strike forces. We had plenty. We had more battleships, which no battleship ever went face to face, an American and a Japanese. Only thing that the last battleships that the Japanese had were that of, I'm pretty sure, Nagato, Yamato, Musashi, and that might have been about it in terms of aircraft, in terms of battleships, which that was going to be nothing compared to what we had. Hey, we hit it. Might as well go out with a blaze of glory with our last plane. Darn, we missed. And our carrier is still sinking. Darn.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
And there it goes, underneath the waves. I think we'll play 2 more games with the tier 5s, and that'll be good. I wonder, in terms of premium ships, how many do we have? Well, I know we have more than that. I think all in all, these carriers are going to be fun and add a little bit of difficulty, because not only do you have destroyers out there, but you'll also have the airplanes out there for dive bombing and torpedo runs. I say this though, I will like the planes because if you have a ally aircraft carrier on your side, and if they only keep 1, or if they eventually add, you can have 2 as maximum in a game, maybe in the near future, they'll be able to hunt down those little nuisance destroyers. Which then eventually, I'm pretty sure they'll have the ability, they'll maybe add submarines later down the road, since I don't even think they have them for the main game yet, the PC version of this game yet. But to me that'll be neat, because then the destroyers will focus on the submarines instead of that of always the battleship or a cruiser, or they're going after its other destroyers of its own kind, I guess you could say. Can we get a hit off this battleship? Hello, battleship. I see you. Hey, I got one. I'm happy with that one. But it seems like that the cruiser might be over here somewhere. Queen Elizabeth. Never mind on that target. It's already taken out. Duh, my squadrons detect it. And of course, when I think I'm about to make a hit, they have to kill it. But it seems like the cruiser and the aircraft carrier are doing that. The battleship, they're all meeting up, so I think we should try and get up there so it doesn't take very long for our planes to get up there either. And plus, it'll give us a little bit more strategic spot for taking off. It also gives our fighter complements to resupply themselves with torpedoes and dive bombers. I think we can get the dive bombers a run. Come on in, you two. whole complement of bombers.
Our victory is in sight.
Just need to guess go after the battleship.
Our victory is in sight.
Fighter airborne.
Our victory is in sight.
Fighter destroyed.
Yep, lost that one. Since I don't think it'll last much longer unless that destroyer can pull out a stay alive for 4 minutes. Guess we'll just watch her sink. Poor ship.
Our team has taken the lead.
The team has taken the lead. Look. Okay, how much health does this thing have? Not a lot. It is dead. One dive bomber gets it, or one of them shells from that battleship hits it, it gone. Who knows, it might actually survive. Let's see. Let's root for it, stream. Let's root for the destroyer. There's less than half to go. We're actually gonna win. We won. I'm surprised. One more. For all the people that love aircraft carriers in this game, you better enjoy it soon because come the 15th, there will be no more carriers for a while. Unless the feedback is really good, and then who knows, maybe they'll put them in early. Who knows? I would like it if Wargaming actually put them in early. Just to see which ones we'll get. Because I know for the longest time the Americans and Japanese had it on the PC game. Now the British have them, the Germans have them. Just to even everything up, I guess. In terms of allies and access powers. Which, if I'm not mistaken, the British had a lot more casualties in terms of aircraft carriers than we did. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guessing 5 carriers for them. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for us. Yes, it's pretty even on the scales. But let's see, the Japanese lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
General quarters.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15 carriers. Yeah, that's a bad thing, that how many carriers they lost. In terms of capital ships, we lost a couple, but not as many. Actually, no, seems like I missed a carrier. We missed, even was the British. They lost 5, we lost 5. Nothing compared to what the Japanese Imperial Navy had. Ah, got him. All he has to do is slow down, so that was a bad thing. battleship is it? Oh, no, 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 not that one. But I guess we're already on the bombing. We're already on the going, but so I guess we'll bite the bullet on that one because I know we're definitely getting chewed up because of that ship. That's one of the tier 5s that I think you don't ever want to go up against when it comes to being an aircraft. In California, it has anti-aircraft guns, a lot of them. Just as it is with the tier 4 battleship, Texas. Those ships, unless you have plenty of people shooting at it and you happen to just get lucky, I would not go after them. Those ships are a big no. We have one too many anti-aircraft guns. But we're being stupid and going for it anyway. It looks like it's giving us a prime opportunity for it to not really go anywhere. As long as it plays nice with us. That. Let's see. Please let it can't. At least we got it hit once. Come on, give us one more ship. Or not ship, plane. There we go, full squadron of bombers. We can start a fire on this one. I see it through on the TV that the destroyer is getting a little bit too close for my comfort.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. All stations.
Yeah, you can't do too much with a bomber and 2 torpedo bombers. I guess we'll try. Got 2. Great, they got rid of that California. Pretty much that destroyer left. And that battleship. Misses by a mile. Let's try the bombers. Other than that, got nothing else. Other battleship's not gonna do much. Darn.
Enemy team has taken the lead.
Ooh, she started tilting fast. Darn. Lost the carrier. Not good. There. Oh. We're actually capturing, and they're capturing. They're capturing. But it seems like it's at a stalemate. Because we got our battleship fighting their battleship. Yeah, that wasn't good. Hey, we got one of these little thingies done. Let me label this real quick differently. I think for a stream we did good, and for a bunch of battles we did good as well. This one has the most, I think, experience out of them all, so I think we'll just show off this one as I do the intro. So I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave a comment down below and tell me how you like seeing this little stream, and also how hyped are you for when you get to actually play these in the actual game and see how you do with different with maybe multiple tiers than just a tier 5. Just go against tier 3 and tier 5s, maybe tier 7s. Who knows? We shall see in the future, and just like in the future we'll see if like the Royal Navy gets theirs or the and the Germans get theirs. Don't know, we'll see. Time will only tell what they do over there, the ones who make this game. But as always, I want to again thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.